Hi, my name is Ashley and welcome back to our channel. So I will be running a half marathon in October, and I personally like watching half marathon training videos, and so I wanted to document my training process. Mainly just for myself to be able to look back on, and hopefully some of you guys find it interesting to watch. So this is going to be week 14 of my half marathon training process. I'll be running my half marathon in 4 weeks, which is crazy. I feel like my half marathon training has it's weird. It feels like it's been slow, but also very, very fast. So yeah, this is gonna be week 14. So let's just get into week 14 of my half marathon training. So week 14, day 1 was a rest day. Okay, so today is week 14, day 2, and I'm about to go run, and I think I'm gonna do 5 miles today, but we'll see what I end up doing, but I'm thinking 5 miles today. Okay, so I did 5 miles on the treadmill today, and I ran the first 2 miles in about 22 minutes.
2 miles? So you're 11 pace?
Yeah. And then I hit the safety key thing, which I don't even think I hit it, but somehow I got hit. And then the treadmill, which actually stopped, which if you watched some of my other half marathon training videos, I said that I've hit it before and the belt of the treadmill kept going. Today it actually stopped.
That's weird that it kept going. That's like a safety thing.
That's what I said. I literally said that. I said it's so weird that it kept going, because you would think if somebody would hit it, it would completely stop the belt.
It's supposed to.
Yeah, but today it actually did completely stop it. Then I ran about another 0.7, and then somehow the safety key got hit again, which I don't think I hit it, but...
No, I know many of you guys aren't really familiar with Ashley. She's sometimes very clumsy at running and walking on flat surfaces, so I'm assuming she might have stumbled. I don't know, I wasn't there, I was at work, or on my way home from work. So maybe she stumbled and knocked it, but she's so used to stumbling where she didn't even notice it.
But yeah, so then I got off that treadmill and went to a different one. And then I ran walked the last 2.3 miles. But I actually felt like a really good run today.
Good.
And I did the 5 miles in about an hour and 6 minutes and 13 seconds-ish, based off of about the time I knew when the treadmill stopped. So it's about...
Okay.
Okay, today is week 14, day 3. I'm gonna go run really quickly, hopefully it's quick, on the treadmill. And Sean's gonna come with me.
Why are you shocked about that? Acting like I don't work out at all. Okay, maybe not as much as you.
Huh, so you admit that in that TikTok video we just filmed.
I said who's more fit?
It said who works out more.
Oh, well, I do more steps than you do every day.
Okay, well, who goes to the gym more?
I can count my job as a gym.
Okay, but we're gonna go get this run done. done with my run. I did 5 miles on the treadmill today, and I ran the first 5K, so the first 3.1 miles straight without stopping, 32 minutes and 9 seconds, so that's about a 10:22-ish minute pace. And then I walked the rest of the run, which was 1.9 miles, and it felt like a pretty good run. Overall, I definitely think I was a little bit dehydrated today, but overall it felt like a pretty good run. And I did those 5 miles in an hour and 3 minutes and 9 seconds. Okay, so week 14, day 4 was a rest day, and week 14, day 5 was a rest day. So today's week 14, day 6. I need to figure out how far I'm gonna go today. I'm gonna look at my training plan and see what I wanna do. But honestly, this training plan, like the first month, maybe a little bit more, I did pretty good about following it, but recently it's been so bad. I might just go in today with at least having the mindset of running at least 5 miles, but if it feels good, I'll do more, and if it doesn't feel good, then I know I need to start going on a couple more longer runs though, because I think I've done a 10-mile run, but it's been like a couple weeks since I've done that, so I know I need to do longer runs. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna go in with the mindset today of doing at least 5 miles, but if it feels good, do better, or like do longer. But I definitely need to start getting back into longer runs. Okay, so I ran 6 miles today on the treadmill, and while running the first mile, in my left thigh, I was feeling so much pain. Like, it wasn't the muscle, it was like the bone was hurting. And I don't know why it was hurting, but it just was really hurting. And so at 0.95, I stopped and walked until 1, and then it was fine, and the rest of the run felt great, and there was no issues. So I don't know what that first mile was about, but it was hurting, which I noticed also after I was done with my workout. When I was walking down the stairs, it came back. So I don't know what it is, but something was hurting in my left leg. And then I biked 3 miles on the bike, and I ran those 6 miles in an hour and 22 minutes and 21 seconds. Week 14, day 7, I didn't actually end up doing a run. I instead went and did a little walk on a trail with Sean. So I did a 2.65 mile walk on a trail with him, and it was super easy. It was not very difficult at all. And I can't remember if I took any footage or not, but if I did, I will put that footage in right now. I did those 2.65 miles in an hour and 33 minutes and 8 seconds, which I used Nike Running Club app, which I don't know how accurate that is, just because the next day I ended up doing 3 miles wearing my Fitbit, and I did those 3 miles way quicker than that. So I don't know how accurate that was, but it does not really seem accurate at all. But that was week 14, day 7. Okay, so I just wanted to film a week 14 half marathon training recap. So day 1 was a rest day. Day 2, I did 5 miles on the treadmill. I ran the first 2 miles in about 21 minutes and 52 seconds. So it's about a 10:56-ish minute pace. And then I accidentally hit the safety key, which I don't remember hitting it, but if you've been watching my other half marathon training videos, you know that I've hit that safety key before and it wouldn't stop the treadmill. But this time it actually did, which is good, because it was very concerning that a couple times in the past that I've hit that thing and it didn't stop. So I'm glad it actually did its job today, or that day. And then I ran about another 0.7, and that was about at a 10:30-ish pace, and then I hit the safety key again. So the treadmill stopped again. And then I ran the rest of the 2.3 miles that I had left in about 33 minutes and 9 seconds. So those 5 miles I did in about an hour and 6 minutes and 13 seconds. I'm not entirely sure if that's like an accurate time, just because I kept hitting the safety key. So I was just kind of going at like what I kind of remember for time wise. So like a decent run. Day 3, I did 5 miles on the treadmill, and I ran the first 5K, so the first 3.1 miles straight in 32 minutes and 9 seconds. So that's about a 10:22-ish pace. And then I ran and walked the rest of the run, so the 1.9 miles that I had left. Overall, the run did feel pretty good. I did feel a little dehydrated, but other than that, it felt pretty good. And I ran those 5 miles in an hour and 3 minutes and 9 seconds. Day 4 was a rest day. Day 5 was a rest day. Day 6, I did 6 miles on the treadmill. And so the first 0.95 miles, so not even like basically the first mile, when I was running, I felt such sharp pain in my left thigh. Like, I don't know what it was, but it felt like my bone, like something was going on with my bone. So I stopped and walked the last 0.05 of that mile, and then I started running again, and then it felt better. So I don't know what it was, but I definitely know, like, after I got done with my run, when I was walking down the stairs back to my apartment, I started feeling that pain again, and I had felt it for the rest of that night. I don't know what was going on, but it definitely did not feel good. But overall, besides the little pain in my bone, the run felt good. And then I biked 3 miles on the bike, and I did those 6 miles in an hour and 22 minutes and 21 seconds. Day 7, I didn't actually run. I ended up walking on a trail with Sean, and I did 2.65 miles with him, and it wasn't a super difficult trail or anything like that, just a super easy walk with him. And I did those in an hour and 33 minutes and 8 seconds, which I don't think was right because I was using the Nike Run Club app, where the next day I went and did a walk, and I did 3 miles wearing my Fitbit, and I did those 3 miles way quicker. So I don't know if that Nike Run Club app was actually tracking the miles accurately. But my week 14 weekly mileage total was 18.65 miles, and overall it felt like a pretty decent week of runs, besides the one day where my leg was hurting. But the shoes that I wore this week were the Nike React Infinity 3s, the Nike Pegasus Turbos, and then when I went on the trail with Sean, I just wore these ones, which I think these are the Nike Free Runs. But that is going to be it for my week 14 of half marathon training. If you guys like this video, then go ahead and give it a like. If you guys want to see more of my half marathon training and how I do on my half marathon, because it is coming up pretty quickly, then subscribe to my channel. But that's going to be it for today. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.